Welcome, Bippty here. Today I would like to show you a game called Shapes.io. I've played it a few times. It's really minimalistic, it's fun. You're building a factory, but the factory is built from basic abstract shapes. Then you go ahead and you combine the shapes, make them more fancy, and you level up your main building. I think it's really fun. In the beginning you start with mostly nothing. Here are some resource fields. Here you can harvest some circles. Here you can harvest red color. This will be used later. Here you can get some rectangles, squares to be precise. And we have this main building. The game is basically about conveyor belts. And you can take, just as this tutorial here is saying, you can take an extractor, you can put it here, and it tries to output some circles. And then you just connect this extractor, you connect it to your main building, and it starts collecting. And as soon as this goal is met, as soon as we have 30 out of 30 of these shapes, it will level up. And it will unlock cutting shapes in this case, so we'll be able to do some fancy stuff with these basic shapes over here. The next level, of course, will have yet another goal. And we can just combine these things. So instead of doing this, we have to, well, right now at least, we have to connect each to their own, whoa, messed up there, to their own entrance. And I'll just do this because I think we'll need these basic shapes. We'll need circles. This is not an idle game, says the tutorial. Alright, here we are. So we've unlocked one more building block. It's called a cutter. Shapes come in, and then the cut shape comes out as you would expect. And we have also unlocked trash, where we can just delete parts we don't need. Otherwise they will clog and stall. Next level. It just continues. Now we need half circles, but there's another thing. Oh, it's not unlocked yet. Well, anyway, let's create some half circles. Let's see how this goes. So we'll need to just cut it here. And we only need the left one, so we are going to trash this one. And this will not work, will it? So now oh, it does. Okay, nice. So the cutter does not care where it's rotated to. It still cuts the things as you would expect, which is weird. I would not have expected this, to be honest. Alright, let's put one more cutter here. We need 40 of those blocks. And connect it up. And I think this should be right. Yeah, this looks good. Oh no. Oh no. Don't delete my precious. So here we go. We're still producing a few circles because I couldn't fit a cutter in there right now. And we already have level 2. This level gave you no reward, but the next one will. Better not destroy your existing factory. You'll need all those shapes later to unlock upgrades. Oh, there it is. Unlock upgrades. All shapes you produce can be used to unlock upgrades. Don't destroy your old factories. Well, too late, I kind of destroyed my first one. And here we have it. So we can collect these shapes, and as soon as we hit the target, we have 140 out of 30 already, we can make our belts, distributor, and tunnels about 50% faster, like from 1x to 1.5x. And it only costs us a few shapes, so the next one will need these, but also the bottom half of the circle shape. We can collect it. You can also start collecting these squares to upgrade the extraction speed and other shapes. But we can't produce this one, and we could find this one. Cutting, rotating, and stacking will be faster. Just out of fun, let's try and see where we can find this kind of star shape. Oh, there it is. So you see, you can zoom out and we can see what's happening. Our hub is always here, and you can see that this game is going to be scaling up. I'll just for the fun of it, I'll do I'll do the following here. I'll to create an extractor. Oh yeah, I can use numbers. That's nice. And I'll just put one up in here. Oh, it's going to take a while. Where do we need to go? We need to go here. Oh boy. Doing something we're not supposed to do yet. Or at least the tutorial does not ask us to do this, but let's do it anyway, right? Just for the fun of it. Let's connect it. And yes! Oh, perfect. Perfect aim. Okay, so we can cut, we can extract, and the next one will need us to collect these blue things. Just pressing 4 on my keyboard like a champ. The shortcuts make it easier to place these conveyor belts. And I messed up. Okay. We are collecting these, we're collecting these. Let's see, do we even need these half circles for anything? No, we don't. We would need some bottom circles. How do we cut bottom circles? I don't know. But I know we don't need these fancy ones, I think. So let's rotate them out for now. I know. The game explicitly told me not to destroy my old factories, but here I am destroying the old factories. Oh, we need 500. Oh wow, this is going to take a while. And also, I think we will need rotators. Level 3. The multifunctional balancer has been unlocked. It can be used to build bigger factories by splitting and merging items onto multiple belts. This is cool. And here you see that the game is heavily inspired by Factorio, because in Factorio you've got these same kinds of mergers and splitters going on. So with this we can simplify something. We can use fewer belts. We don't need to use fewer belts, but let's use fewer belts nevertheless. We could also combine these, just for the fun of it. And we could also combine these. So this is nowhere near efficient, but you see we're making better use of this single entrance here. Just looks a bit tidier, that's it. We could do the same up here. Let's combine them. And just put it here. Nice. It looks cleaner. There's no practical use to it right now, but it looks cleaner. Okay, so we will need half blocks, but we'll also need these complete blocks. Alright, so how do we get these fancy half blocks? We will need to extract them, right? And then we'll need to... We don't have any rotators. We need to cut them. Let's cut them. Let's see what comes out. We need this part. No, we need this part. Okay, so the recipe basically is we get them out, we rotate them, and we take the right part which comes out, right? I said rotate, I meant we definitely not rotate. There we go. We need 70. And we will not need it for any upgrades right now. But this one is almost done, so the extraction will be faster once we have unlocked this one. Let's see. 300, hey! It's faster. And the next one is getting more complicated. We need still the same shapes, but it will be also this fancier one on the top right. After upgrading the extractors, we see that there is no clogging here, but this poor guy is already doing the best he can. So the next upgrade will make it harder to keep up. The belts will not be able to keep up. We have some mergers right now. Let's do some merging here. Let's merge this, and merge this, and merge this, and put one more here, and then we should make better use of this belt, right? I'm feeling like I'm building a tower of these merges. There's so many. Hello, rotator. The rotator has been unlocked. It rotates shapes clockwise by 90 degrees. So it comes in as a left circle, and then it's turned, and it's like an upper half circle. Use of key bindings. Oh, I need to memorize these. Control plus drag is selecting an area. Shift to place multiple buildings. I never do this. Alt invert orientation of placed belts, so it's like pressing R twice. Oh no, you can change them in place, right? So I don't know what this does. Well, I hope I'll be forgiven for not understanding this completely. All right, this belt is completely full. Here it was rare, and now we need some upper circle-y stuff. Let's just create a few more of these, shall we? We can cut this. Ooh, I didn't mean to place this one. Okay, and we need some upper circle thing, right? So here it is. And to make it upper circle, we need to rotate it like 3 times, right? And here we'll need to do it once. Okay, this looks good. Then the only thing missing is to connect them and to send them in here. Nice. Nice and smooth. So one of these extractors is going to provide a lot of half circles. We'll just create another one with the same principle. So 3 here, 1 here, and the other way around, yes. Then we'll merge them right here and merge them here. Alright, 170. Let's look at upgrades. What do we need for upgrade? Oh, we need some bottom circles. This would be nice as well. We need 500 of these. Maybe we can modify this belt after this goal is unlocked. If we don't need the upper circles, we can modify it and just switch it to harvesting bottom circles by adding 2 rotators up here. And we could we could make it more efficient right now, but honestly, I don't mind waiting for a little bit and just checking this one out. So making cutting more efficient will be cool. I would also imagine I would like to produce these quarter circles things. Let's see how easy this one is. We can guide them over here. So we will have to cut them. And then once they are cut, we need to rotate them. And cut them again. Let's see if this is what I wanted. Not at all. I want to do less rotating, to be honest. So I'm just guessing here, but maybe this will... Oh, level 5. I didn't expect it. The tunnel has been unlocked. Once again, like in Factorio, you can make them go down here and come out on the other side. You can now tunnel items below belts and buildings. Of course, not unlimited. Okay, let's see what's coming out. Oh yeah, it's clogged basically, so don't be clogged. This doesn't work anymore, there's stuff stuck in it. Ah. Oh, this is already close, so the only thing needed is we need to rotate this one once, and then we can merge it already. There we go. And oh surprise, this is also the thing we need to build from now on. We can upgrade something. Oh yes, more cutting please. And we need the bottom circles, so we can add 2 rotators over here. And just make use of the same circle collecting stuff. There we go. And this is not complete yet. Let's see. Let's see what comes out if we cut it without... Oh, nothing. I should have expected this. Okay, we rotate it once, and then we guide it into a cutter. The upper right is what we need, right? Yeah. So the upper right is good. This one needs to be rotated. And then once again we can merge them. And merge them again. And now this belt should be a bit better utilized. Alright, we're building this, we're building this. Normal circles, bottom circles, we're producing these. We're producing these ones as well. By pure accident. I would really like to upgrade the belts. What can we do to make it faster? We could build one more of this, right? Because after all, the game told me this is not an idle game, so no point in waiting more than we have to. Of course, we are producing circles the exactly wrong way around right now. So these rotators need to do work, but they don't seem to be blocking, so there's no pile up on the left here. They seem to be handling this whole thing just fine, and if there were a pile up... Oh, there seems to be one right now here. Maybe this merger is doing too much work, or this one, probably this one. Let's see, can we could also duplicate this. Oh, coloring is unlocked, so here stuff comes in, then we have to harvest colors and put them in here, and then the block which comes out on the other side is colored, which is cool. One more thing to do. Okay, what am I doing here? I want these things to not be stuck anymore. So I will rotate it and rotate it again and just put it in here. Bottom circles, right? Yeah, bottom circles. This one isn't working anymore because it's clogged, but it's not clogged anymore. So this bottom one is doing way more work than it should. Well, I can live with it. So 100 more to go, and then the belts will be faster, and then we will not have the bottleneck anymore. This is getting produced, this is getting produced. Nice. Let's see if we can produce some red circles. Where do we have red and circles next to them? Honestly, this looks promising. We'll go way off our base. We could be trying to reuse these circles, but we could also build something else. Because belts don't cost anything here. We upgraded the belts, and now we can see there's a bottleneck here. Now the rotators don't keep up with the belts anymore. Well, I don't mind, honestly. I want these red circles. Let's create some red circles. First thing is we need to harvest them. We don't need to rotate them, and we need to provide them with color from the right. Oh, we can also do this. So coloring thing here. We can press T to make the color input go from the other side, and we need some color. Let's put some color here. And I also would like to use some of these tunnels. Tunnel goes here. Tunnel comes out here. This way we can get the red parts to go from the right. What's cool in this game, eventually you will want to make designs which are easy to just copy-paste. We haven't unlocked copy-pasting yet, but it's really handy if you can just scale up your production to infinity, basically, by not doing much thinky work. Alright, we need to guide it there. Let's see if we hit. Going to the right, going to the right, going to the right. Oh my gosh. Look at this. I didn't expect to have perfect aim, but apparently I did. We can put markers on the map. We could press M here and say these are the red circles. And then when we zoom out, we can see, yeah, that's the hub, that's the red circles. And this is like ninja gear. It's not useful right now, it's just cool. I like making comments. We can upgrade cutting, rotating, and stacking. Sweet. Look at this one. You can see that we need to collect some ninja stars. Then we need to cut them. Then we need to color them with some weird color. Spoiler: we'll need to mix green and blue to make this cyan color. And then we'll need to combine them with another shape. Hey, once more, all the hard work pays off. And the next one is the same shapes, but we'll also need these ninja stars, but colored in a green-blue kind of color. Alright, anyway, these are the bottlenecks here. Most definitely. Can we make it better somehow, I think? Because new production, it's going to get us to 300, but it's not quite where I want it. So this one is not the bottleneck. Can we maybe... We could use one single extractor to feed both of these. Just so it's less clogged. There's no other way, no other reason. And let's just try to build the same thing on the other side. So a coloring thing showing, looking the other way. This comes in. And we can just use this to feed the rest. So we can make it go here, make it go here as well. This doesn't look right, does it? No, I don't like it. I want it to go two ways, and I want it to go two ways again. So we can put this here, and put the tunnel here. But also, don't forget about this one. And let's balance this out. Then if the left side is clogged, it's going to give some red over to red. And then the only thing to do is to merge. And merge again. Red circles. Now, if we could only upgrade these coloring things somehow, this would be nice. We'll need mixing and painting, and we'll need blue half squares. We can do this. We have time anyway. I think this is upgrading these is more promising than scaling up the production here. So we'll need squares. We'll need to cut them in some way. So best to cut them this way. And now we need the right part, right? Okay, we need the right part. Did I mess up? I messed up. We need the right part, not the left part. Then we can merge them because this is the right shape. So this is our shape production, and then we'll just need to take care of the coloring. Let's try to build something which is kind of reproducible, shall we? So I wanted to add some blue color here. And there's going to be some coloring happening here. So it just goes in here. And then we need to guide it to the hub here. So let's just play it easy. Go down. And to the right next to the red circles. And in we go. I said, in we go. Good. Now 600 later, the coloring will be faster, but we can also, we just built one. I think it deserves more than one. I'm going to make it split up here. Make another coloring thing here with a bit of distance. A bit more distance. Let's put it here. Then we can make a tunnel here and make it split again. And make it split again. So it's not perfect, of course, but you can see where this is going. Well, it doesn't work. I needed to make some more room. It's not repeatable at all. I would need to think to make this design repeatable. And coming up with these is fun, but right now I'm not in the mood of thinking too hard. So let's just make it like this. We are producing them 18. Oh, we can do better than this one. Let's look what we get unlocked here. We've got 290 out of 300. It's level 7. The next one should be... Oh, it's another rotator. We can simplify the places where we needed to rotate the stuff 3 times in one direction by just changing the direction. So we could simplify this one, for example. Or we can use it in new designs. Look at this. I feel like I'm one step ahead of the game, at least at the moment. I'm always trying to create these new shapes which we don't need yet, and then all of a sudden we need them. Okay, one last thing. Let's try to come up with a repeatable design here. Something which we can duplicate without thinking too hard about it. I think this seems like a nice beginning already. So what did we do here? We put it to the right, and then we put one of these and made it go into the coloring machine. And now we can just create one more tunnel here. And if we had some kind of copy-paste, spoiler, we could copy this whole thing and try to replicate it. And we wouldn't need to do too much thinking about it. I'm going to create 2 of these and then merge them down here. So missing one. And of course, kind of messed up my own design here. So we needed to go up from one above. We need this to come out. Oh, much thinky work happening right now. And going in here would be another tunnel. We'll just skip the tunnel for now. Go in here. One more splitter. Goes into the splitter. So it comes out of here. And is merged. Something like this. You see, there's some kind of pattern. It's not looking pretty right now. And I think it takes way too much space. So we could compress it in some way, probably. Maybe even easier if we had other building blocks. The result is that right now the blue side thingies are coming out way fast, and we are on our way to hit level 8. The next level will be harder as well. It might be one of these. We could go ahead and try to create these colored blocks, for example, or these, and just scale up. Make stuff faster, simplify our previous designs. And this is basically shapes, so I hope you could get a good impression of the game. I think it's really pretty and it's quite minimalistic. It's like Factorio, but there are no enemies, and I really like this take of producing basic colored shapes by cutting them, merging them, putting them one over each other. It's just the joy of making stuff more efficient, faster, and seeing a smooth machine which works. I really enjoy this game. I think I will play it in the future. Alright, so that's it for now. I hope you liked this first impression of shapes. If you want it, it's really cheap, it's on Steam. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to let me know in the comments, maybe give it a thumbs up, or even subscribe. I'm always happy to see people interact. So that's it for now, thanks a lot, bye now.